Death is unavoidable, and it can come from various sources: our own hands, an adversary, a loved one, or a family member, such as a brother, sister, or spouse. In this edition, we bring to you the news of the assassination of General Murtala Mohammed, a pivotal moment in our nation's history. I am not a politician, I am a soldier. We are determined to succeed in our efforts to rebuild the economy and restore the dignity of our nation. Corruption is a cancer that eats away at the fabric of our society. Murtala Mohammed, Nigeria's fourth head of state, was a military leader who served as the country's president. In Nigeria, when a military man holds the office, they are often referred to as the head of state. Murtala Mohammed was a fearless leader who spearheaded a revolution of discipline and accountability in governance, forever changing the fabric of a nation. As Nigeria's fourth head of state, he introduced sweeping reforms, tackled corruption, and restored national pride, leaving an indelible mark on the country's history. As history recalls, the morning of February 13, 1976, began like any other. Yet, in the blink of an eye, the life of General Murtala Mohammed was cut short, leaving a nation in mourning and a legacy that endures. General Murtala Mohammed set out for work at Dodon Barracks, which served as the presidential office at the time. He was accompanied by his driver, Sergeant Adamu Michika, and his aide-de-camp, ADC, Lieutenant Akintunde Akinsehinwa. Notably, General Murtala Mohammed was known for his unconventional approach to security, often preferring to move without a large security entourage. On that fateful day, the general's car was caught in the infamous Lagos traffic on George Street in Lagos, near the Federal Secretariat at Ikoyi. As the driver navigated through the congestion, a group of soldiers in plain clothes suddenly emerged and rushed towards the car. Without warning, they opened fire on the vehicle, unleashing a hail of bullets. The attack was swift and deadly, leaving General Murtala Mohammed, his driver, and his ADC no chance to react or defend themselves. The three men were fatally shot and killed in the attack. The assassination was a shock to the nation, and it marked a dark period in Nigeria's history. Following the assassination of General Murtala Mohammed, Lieutenant Colonel Bakar Suka Dimka swiftly made a broadcast on the Nigerian Broadcasting Corporation, NBC, announcing, "Good morning, fellow Nigerians. This is Lieutenant Colonel Bakar Suka Dimka of the Nigerian Army calling. I bring you good tidings. Murtala Mohammed's deficiency has been detected. His government is now overthrown by the young revolutionaries. Any attempt to foil these plans from any quarters will be met with death. Everyone should be calm. Please stay by your radio for further announcements. All borders, air, and seaports are closed until further notice. Curfew is imposed from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Thank you. We are all together." General Danjuma and Colonel Babangida, loyal to the government, rallied troops to counter the coup attempt. As they arrived at the radio station, Dimka, being an intelligent army officer, quickly assessed the situation. Upon noticing the armored vehicles outside, Dimka knew his time was running out. He swiftly escaped from the station, evading capture and going into hiding. The swift action of General Danjuma and Colonel Babangida had saved the day, foiling the coup attempt and maintaining order in the country. Dimka then headed to Afikpo to the Akenyi Friendship Hotel and had registered under the alias Mr. Godwin and requested a woman named Beatrice Ugochi to spend the night with him. However, the army tracked Dimka to the Akenyi Friendship Hotel in Afikpo after receiving a tip-off. When security forces arrived, Dimka made a swift escape through the bathroom window. He then navigated through farmland, using his knowledge of the terrain to evade capture. Dimka managed to enter a vehicle bound for Abakaliki, where he hoped to blend in and avoid detection. Given his military background, Dimka skillfully bypassed checkpoints in Abakaliki, using his training to deceive and evade his pursuers. Despite his best efforts, Dimka's freedom was short-lived. On March 5, 1976, he voluntarily surrendered to Inspector Idris Baba Aliyu, stating, "I am Dimka, the man you've been looking for." After his arrest, the police officer handcuffed Dimka and took him to the military authorities. During interrogation, Dimka confessed to his crimes, acknowledging his voice on the radio broadcast. He was later transferred to Lagos prison, where he faced a firing squad. According to accounts, Dimka showed remarkable bravery, requesting the young soldier to salute him before carrying out the execution. The soldier obliged, and Dimka was executed, marking the end of Lieutenant Colonel Dimka's life and a significant chapter in Nigeria's history. Murtala Mohammed, born on November 8, 1938, in Kano, Nigeria, seized power in a coup that overthrew General Yakubu Gowon's regime in 1975, with the support of several military officers. His presidency, however, was brief, lasting only 200 days, as he was tragically assassinated on February 13, 1976, in a failed coup led by Lieutenant Colonel Buka Suka Dimka. The exact motives behind Lieutenant Colonel Dimka's assassination of Murtala Mohammed remain unclear to this day, leaving room for speculation and debate in Nigeria's history. With Murtala Mohammed's untimely death, his side of the story was tragically silenced.